So my kid had a sick day this week.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one day
Mm-hmm.
with a fever and stomach pain. Me over here being anxiety ridden thought it was like appendicitis. Oh, she said she had a headache too. Meningitis popped in my brain. She has no other symptoms but a fever and like my stomach hurts. Yet she's eating, like asking me for Cheetos. Why? Why they gotta do that?
Are we going?
Oh, we're going? We're rolling.
Welcome to the world's okayest podcast.
AKA
Scissor Sisters. We do hair, so hence the scissoring.
I feel like people think we're very unfriendly. Is it our faces?
Books,
Movies.
hair,
Dudes.
songs,
Kids.
mom stuff.
This is what it's like to spend a day with us.
This is us.
All day. We're just raw dogging this thing.
I had a warrant out for my arrest.
I can't. You just called me a meth addict.
Suck my anxiety out of my body. Was it March?
No.
We started in February?
Yes.
Well, maybe your face is less ugly now.
Hopefully.
I don't.
Hopefully it's less ugly.
I don't. Maybe it's the black and the denim that I like
Denim,
it
denim.
better. Whatever you were wearing it with that day, I didn't like it. What episode
Fail.
is this?
39.
39.
Are we going?
Yes.
Are we
Yeah, we're
starting?
rolling.
He's
he
not.
gave
We
us
didn't do a sound check or anything.
Apparently he did it. We better sound good. Actually,
We sound like shit. And
the
it
men
doesn't matter.
the men all over TikTok are like, "How do you do podcasts with voices like that?"
Welcome to
And I'm
the
like,
shit men say.
Yeah, I'm like, how are you?
I have it pulled up.
Good.
Kason M says.
Let's wait.
Oh.
We're waiting.
All right. Hold on, Kason. We're coming for you.
Let's do the book first. Okay, episode
like,
39.
follow, and subscribe.
Like, follow, subscribe.
God, we're gonna get in
We got a
trouble.
short episode this week because it's Thanksgiving and
Happy
everybody.
Thanksgiving
Yeah, everybody
week.
has plans.
We got shit to do.
Yeah, I got to take my cat to the vet.
I got to go back to work. Even though I
And
wasn't
the
supposed to
guys
work.
that do the
Oh.
podcasts have real shit to do today.
have real
So,
jobs to
whatever.
do besides Jack with us.
Okay,
The book.
it's another Laurie Gilmore.
The Christmas Tree Farm.
Yes.
Also set in
Dream Harbor.
because it's my favorite. I want to live there so bad.
So we've talked about
Pumpkin
Spice Cafe.
Yes.
We talked about the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore.
Yes.
This is the third one in her series,
Yes.
The Christmas Tree Farm. What do we
Yes.
want to say about it?
It is the perfect cozy Christmas read.
Yes.
If you have been waiting, I need to tell people to do this because your sister and your mom effed it up.
They've read it all out of order.
You can't read it. I mean, you can. But it will give stuff away. Don't read them out of order. So if you haven't read the first two, just
try to read
blast
them in
through
order.
them.
They're all very holiday feely
Yeah,
to me.
even
because
though-
it's Dream Harbor. They
Yeah.
just feel
it's Stars Hollow in a book.
right.
So this one is she's grumpy. She's the grumpy.
She's the grumpy.
He's the sunshine.
Yes.
And she buys a Christmas tree farm
She's
because
trying to like prove to everyone or her family
Yes.
that she's
because she comes from a wealthy
she's got a
family.
lot of money and she's always had everything handed to her and
Things in my eye.
me too. She is fully aware of that. And so she's like she gives away her trust fund money, right?
Yeah, like she buys this and then gives
it all
away
away.
the rest of her trust fund because she wants to like basically start over.
Yeah. And her farm is like dilapidated,
Yes.
piece of shit, run down, no heat. She's freezing to death. She's from Georgia.
Yeah,
So she's in
New England
she's
winter.
cold.
She doesn't know.
Yeah, her heat
Enter
doesn't work.
Bennett.
Yeah, who's a Mr. Fix-It for everyone.
I loved Bennett.
I know, me too.
He was one of my favorites. And you'll just have to read to
and it
find
just
out the
goes
rest.
from there.
But it's just a
But she ends up
cozy-
having to open the Christmas tree farm as a Christmas tree farm to like get heat and stuff. Like
yeah,
pay
because she
some
has none
bills.
money. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she has to,
It was so good.
It was really good.
I know, I loved it.
And I love all of
Me
them.
too.
I can't get over
I
them.
am super hyped and pumped for the Strawberry Patch Pancake House.
Oh, and
And
the
then also
gingerbread
Bakery, yeah.
which is next.
Bring it.
August, I think it comes out, and I'll probably.
I was gonna say,
wait a
I'm
minute.
gonna try to push that a
I
little,
know,
at
I may
least
not be
into
able to.
September.
Yeah, me too. I know. We're in our Christmas reading,
Yes.
whatever. But I almost finished I had to go back to dark romance for just a.
Ooh, but then I did send you that one that was a dark Christmas romance.
I need that in my life.
I kind of want to
I'm
read
gonna
that
probably
one too.
get that one.
Yes.
Yeah. So, anywho, yeah.
Yeah, so we have our Thanksgiving plans this week.
What are ours?
I mean, individually.
Oh,
we
I
have
was like,
Thanksgiving.
we have Thanksgiving plans? Did I not know? Did I forget?
No.
My
But
family?
you do need to make our Dips Giving
Yes,
TikTok.
I know. We did a Dips Giving for book club a couple weeks ago.
That was awesome.
It was
by
the
way.
best.
Yeah.
The best.
Also, I feel like I'm allowed to announce it now. I didn't ask, but she posted it on Facebook, so it's out there. Tasha. Our book club member had her baby. So
She
we have
did.
a new book club baby.
Member. Yeah.
Super so cute. I can't wait to squish her little cheeks.
The third girl.
Yes.
Because they're, fourth if you count Allie, but like this generation of. So it's Greer and Crosby and now Tasha's baby. Yeah. And they're just going to, grow up in book club.
That.
Molly,
I know.
Molly, Madeline.
Yeah. Is it cute. Madeline or Madeline?
I don't know.
I don't either. I need
like
clarification.
Madeline.
Gotta ask her.
Reminds me of that Hanson song.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a song. Yeah. And I think it's called Madeline, but I think they say Madeline. Were you not a Hanson fan?
No. No.
Why?
For obvious reasons.
I loved Hanson. I had shirts. I had CDs.
Yeah.
I had posters.
Yep. That was
they were so
my
cute.
bestie, Amanda. She was a Hanson fan.
I loved Hanson. I still love Hanson.
No.
Sorry, not sorry.
It skipped me. I was like, that's when I was like, diehard Red Hot Chili Peppers was like, so no.
Such a rebel.
Yeah.
Well, listen though, I was in like 4th and 5th grade when Hanson hit
this
the big
was
time.
Like
you would have
grade.
Been, So I can see how it wasn't like super.
There
cool
were
for
lots
you.
of people that did love them, but I was not one of them.
Had I gone to my mom in 4th grade and been like, "Can I listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers?" She would have been like, "Who? The what?" No.
And then she'd Google them.
Hanson.
No, there was no Google. Then she'd find their CD and they'd have socks on their weens.
Yeah,
and she'd be like,
we would have gone to Best Buy and I would have been like, "This CD," and should have been like, "Put that back."
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Here's a Britney Spears CD.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways,
what we got?
Okay. Well. Our
comments.
New segments.
Yeah. Shit comments from the D-bags on
Shit comments
TikTok.
from shitmen.
Let's hear them. I didn't save any, so.
I saved a couple because, there's a lot to
There
save.
was a lot this week.
Well, I'll just go over the top. The number one comment is...
Our voices are terrible.
Not that. That's not the number one
Is that number
comment.
2?
That's probably number 2. The top one is... Podcast equipment should be more expensive. Yeah. Podcast equipment is too cheap.
One guy was
Anyone can have a podcast.
One guy was even like, they should make you pass a background check to do a podcast. And
a background check for what?
Yeah, we passed.
What are we checking for?
Yeah, felons aren't allowed to do podcasts, or
like
I don't understand.
I'm not a felon.
Like that one fell flat, sir. Try again.
Try again.
Yeah.
I did comment on one guy's, and I looked at his profile picture, and he was like a large man that looked like a video gamer, and he had a bucket hat on, and I just said, "Hey, so-and-so, love your bucket hat. Have a nice day." And then he deleted his comment. But Case and M said, if they can be successful on a podcast with voices like that, anything is possible.
Anything. We like to reach for the stars.
We are reaching for the stars. Mm-hmm. Sal Campillo
Manila
Milli Vanilli
Sal
said,
Manila.
Your voice is annoying. Nutter butter is fine. You're just not open-minded.
And he didn't use the proper your, right?
No, he did.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately.
There was one that didn't.
Oh, I love to correct those. But,
I know, me too.
But then we have our friend down here. His name is Mexarican with a bunch of numbers. Mm-hmm. And he said, can I catch a date before I get deported? I'll cook landscape and have
you guys speak
have
in
you
Spanish.
both speak in Spanish.
Listen,
we love to see it.
I failed Spanish too.
I didn't take Spanish. I took French. So I need a teacher.
Thank you.
Hope he doesn't
Thank
get
you
deported.
for doing the most out there.
Yes. We had another one. Okay, listen, on the Nutter Butter video.
Right.
We are just talking about Nutter Butter. Said, typical feminist trash.
Yeah. What? Typical.
Stupid feminists
Oh
and their
my
fucking
God.
Nutter Butters. Damn it. You guys are ate the fuck up.
Seriously.
Anyways, so there were lots more. Most of it was like, you guys suck.
Yeah, your voices are annoying. The
You're
equipment's
dumb.
too cheap.
Yeah.
You're reaching for content.
One guy said, I'm worried about her neck. I don't know if it was your neck or my neck.
I didn't see that
But
one.
he deleted it. Like it was there, and then I went to comment back, and it was gone. Like he...
Are you a doctor?
Yeah. Is there a lump that you see? Do I need to go to the doctor? Now I'm worried. Is it a lymph node? Were you worried about a lymph node? Anyways.
Okay.
I just think it surprises me, the men who leave all the comments, because like the men in our life would never do those
and then they're like, women do it too. And I'm like, I'm sure they do, but these women are not, and we have not got slammed by women in the...
We've had women who are like, I don't agree with what you're talking about, or that's fine.
Right.
But just to come on and be like, you guys are annoying, you guys are ugly, your hair, you're dumb, I can't look at you. Yeah, no.
And then one of the guys that mouthed was a gamer. Like his whole TikTok was himself playing video games. And so I was like, I was mouthing him and was like, you're right. Like, stay tuned and we'll record ourselves playing video games.
Yeah,
and he was like, my podcast has made more than you, or my TikTok has made more money than yours. And I'm like, okay, like
good. Do you want a gold star?
Yeah. And
Some
he was
guy
like,
said,
for real, you'd probably have more people that watch.
If
And
we
I'm like,
gamed,
yeah,
we're not gamers.
yeah.
I don't know.
Like
if
I
you
realized
can't tell that.
you have probably do have a whole bunch of people that watch that, but like we don't care that much. Like
no, we're just doing
and
it
then
to have
the
fun.
people that are like, you guys are just up there having a normal conversation and expect people to watch it. I'm like,
isn't that what a podcast is?
Yeah. And then the one person that was like, expect people to send you flowers.
Yeah. Do you guys want people to send you flowers for just talking up there?
Yeah. And I'm like, did he mean followers? Like, cause
I think he meant flowers. Like,
well, that makes no sense.
Like, because we commented and we were like, why are you guys so mean for no reason?
Yeah. Like, do you want us to send you flowers?
Yeah.
Like, actually, I hate flowers.
Actually, we just want you to go away.
We just want you to not be an asshole. Is that too much to ask
hard
for?
to do? Again, I would hate to be in the dating pool in this.
Oh
this
my God.
time and place.
I wouldn't do it.
All the men.
I wouldn't
Not
do
all the
it.
men. I won't say that.
No.
Because we had some stand up for us.
Right.
There was one that was like, stay in your lane, quit being a douche.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, we love you.
And lots
FYI.
of people that are like, don't read the comments.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, the comments don't bother me. They really don't.
They don't usually
laugh at them.
bother me. If I'm on my period, I kind of get a rage.
I mean,
rage fills me.
I do get mad. I don't ever like
take it
like,
personally.
or
like, oh, I need to go
on a diet, or we'll stop because it's
yeah.
our
Never mind.
voices,
We'll just quit podcasting because
not gonna
big
stop
old Roni
talking.
said we suck.
But listen, we know our voices are bad. We're sorry. Like I'm
our
not
voices
sorry.
aren't bad. I've heard bad voices.
Yeah, well, we've also heard ourselves on video and
That's
be like,
true.
oh God. But you know
We
what?
sound annoying. Ask our husbands.
We don't care.
I don't care.
I will not stop.
No cares given.
No.
There's something in my eye.
Mine too.
Eye.
My right eyeball. I'm like, I think have sympathy eyeball things with my cat because that's what he's going to the vet for today.
I know, the cat herpetogonosyphilitis.
I hope it's not that. Bookstore. Do we have bookstore announcements?
Yeah.
What are they?
What is it?
I don't know.
We're opening a book. Oh no,
we already did that one.
We're trying things. We're trying out some stuff, and it's been a success so far. We, if you're a Fourth Wing fan, Onyx Storm comes out in January. So you can pre-order from us.
So we opened a pre-order.
We've gotten numerous ones,
which I'm super excited about.
And their books are they're on in the cart on the way.
Yes.
So they will be here.
Not technically on the way because
not technically on the way, but they're
early,
in the order. They're placed in the order.
And then we're doing some Christmas gift certificates because the bookstore's not open yet.
No, we're not.
We're going to be open.
Yes. So if you want to buy a gift certificate for the upcoming opening of the bookstore, we have gift certificates now. And get at us.
Shot up to we're over 700 people following our page now.
I thought it was 800.
What? I gotta look.
Maybe I was looking at a different. I thought it was over 800.
It might be.
But maybe I'm
But
wrong.
I'm super excited. I've gone out in public and people have said stuff about it.
Yes.
So
my mom
people
has
I don't know.
Yes, my mom
722.
Oh, not quite. My mom's gotten numerous comments from people out and about the bookstore. So I think we're trying to be open mid-January. Onyx Storm releases January 21st, and our goal is to be open before that release.
Which,
so we can be like, yay! But we'll still have your books. I was going to say,
if something terrible happens, and which I don't foresee
know
that
happen,
either, because we have the building, we have the space, we've ordered the books.
On the way. It's coming. It
might not have a shelf built by then, but or a fireplace exposed, but we're working on it.
Yeah.
But we'll still have the books. So.
Yes, it's all on the way.
I know.
It's all on order.
Excited.
I
eat, sleep, dream, breathe.
And
poop,
I think our
bookstore.
Me too.
I love it.
I think our plan is to do several pre-orders coming up because there's several large books that have a large following coming out at the beginning of the year. So watch for pre-orders.
Yep.
We might try to do it. We're toying with the idea possibly of doing maybe a midnight release around some books.
If people will come to that. Because
would you guys come to a midnight release
I'm in there at midnight and nobody is, I'm going to cry. I'm going to sleep.
Well, let me say this because big stores do it and we are not allowed to. We can't. We get in trouble. We can't release the books. We have
literally
the books.
signed a legal document
we
cannot put them out early.
We get the books early, but you're not allowed to physically give them to whoever's bought them until that's why they do midnight release parties.
I've gone to midnight release parties at Barnes and Noble.
I know.
It was so fun.
I know.
I loved it.
So I think we are going to try to do maybe a couple of those.
I think it would be
coming
fun.
Up.
Yeah.
It would be cool to do that with Onyx Storm, but I don't know if we'll be
and coffees and
I don't know if we'll be ready by then.
I know. I don't know either.
We'll see. We'll see how our timing goes.
Yeah.
We've got a month and a half to get our shit together.
Right.
So,
and my Christmas shopping's pretty much done. So I said pretty much. It's not.
Mine's like half done.
You know what I've noticed though? A whole bunch of shit I've ordered, even through Amazon, is delayed.
I know. I know. Welcome to the holidays season.
Right? So that's not fun, but
no, it's not. But oh well. I was also going to talk about this is going off the bookstore. So my kid had a sick day this week, and it was one day with a fever and stomach pain. Me over here being anxiety ridden thought it was appendicitis. Oh, she said she had a headache too. Meningitis popped in my brain. She has no other symptoms but a fever and like my stomach hurts. Yet she's eating, like asking me for Cheetos.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why they gotta do that?
I don't know.
Because then I have anxiety.
Kids stress me out, man.
And the literal next day,
Totally fine. Yeah.
completely fine. I took her to urgent care. By the time we went to urgent care,
She's good.
totally fine. No fever.
Yeah.
Her stomach is like,
Well,
meh.
you know, that's kids for you.
And I just hate it.
I do too.
I don't want them to be sick.
No.
But like,
But also, like, what's it like to be a normal person and when your kid has a day like that, you don't spiral?
I don't know. I've never done that.
I don't either.
Well, I say that. If she would have had like a runny nose or
Yeah.
like sneezed or coughed, fine. But I'm like, she didn't have any other symptoms.
I know.
She just had like a fever and stomach pain.
Yeah.
I'm like, what if her appendix is rupturing as we speak?
I think
What if she's septic?
normal over here, like, I can be normal when it's not me.
I
Just
can be
like
normal
you're
when it's
normal.
your kid,
Yeah, that's
too.
why I'm talking me off the ledge.
Yeah.
But they would be sicker. They would have a lot
know.
more symptoms. They would be doubled over. They probably wouldn't be asking for Cheetos.
I know. It just,
But
I hate it.
I know.
I hate being that person. And
And
if I could change, I would
Me
be.
too. Like, is there a pill I can take that?
Yeah, there is.
What is it?
It's like antipsychotics, probably.
Oh, why have I never got those?
Kendra.
Kendra,
We need
time
some
to
meds.
ramp up the meds. Like, let's just try it and see what happens.
Or we'll get lobotomies.
Right.
And then we'll just be like, all the time.
Well, you know.
Smiling and happy and
Yeah.
oblivious.
Well,
Blissfully ignorant.
it might be worth it.
You know, sometimes I wonder.
Yes.
Sometimes I wonder. Did you see that Nina Dobrev and Shaun White got engaged?
No.
I love both of them. I love Shaun White. I had a super
You know
crush
what?
on Shaun White in
I gotta
like
look him
junior
up
high
because
school. He had a glow up, my friend.
I was gonna
he
say
had a glow
I
up.
always get him confused with Carrot Top.
He is not Carrot Top.
I know,
That's
I know,
such a-
but did they maybe look alike?
I
oh.
mean, okay.
Where's the glow up?
Let me see. Don't be an ass. That is
This
what
one?
Yeah, the long hair was him when he was in like, you know, his high school days.
Okay.
And he you know, men hit their like 30s and they're, you know,
Yeah, they get
they get a
scruffy
jaw
and
and
gray
scruffy and hot and it's
bullshit.
unfair. Over here we're getting like wrinkles and fat and having
He
babies. And
kind of reminds me of the one guy on Jackass too.
which one?
I don't know. I gotta Google now who's on Jackass.
I
I'll
don't
show
know any-
you.
I only know Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O,
I'll show you who.
that Chris guy,
Give me just a minute.
Wee Man.
No, none of them. This one.
Oh my God.
That's who he reminds me
He
of.
does not remind. I don't know that guy's name, but he does not. I feel like I'm sitting like a hunchback because this mic is not in the right spot.
Brian. Okay.
Fix my mic.
No, I didn't, but fine. He had a glow up and I just didn't see them being a thing, but
Well,
okay.
I mean, I didn't either. It's
And what do we think
weird.
about Nina Dobrev?
I've always liked her. I know you didn't like her in the Vampire Diaries as Elena.
No.
We've had this conversation though. It is weird because Elena is annoying.
I want to strangle her. When they kill
But-
her character off, I'm like, cool, let her sleep.
I didn't hate her that bad, and I really liked her and Damon together.
I did too.
But I like her better as Katherine.
Me too.
And I like forget
that it's the
that
same
it's
human.
the same person.
I know.
And it's weird.
Seeing her as Elena, I was like, she is the worst actress of all time. Like, I can't stand her. But then when I see her as Katherine, and I'm like, oh, thank God it's like, I can always tell even
me
who it
too.
is. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's Katherine.
Yeah, thank God
then
it's
I'm like,
Katherine.
maybe she's actually a top-notch actress because she's got me tricked.
Yes, because I feel like that is she's like up here.
Yeah.
Like you watch Elena and you're like, what a whiny little bitch.
So
I don't hate
annoying.
Elena as bad as you do. But then as Katherine, it's like, I don't know. It's like a different human.
I don't know. Can we have an alternate universe where there is a Damon and Bonnie? Because
listen,
I'd be here for that.
Me too. I still, my favorite
That's when
episode.
they're stuck in the 80s.
They're in the 90s, actually.
Oh, the 90s. I meant, sorry.
It's when Bonnie comes back, though.
And hugs him and
he
jumps.
Yeah. He's like, meh, and she runs and jumps, and I'm like,
I have goosebumps. That's how much
it's
of a
my
nerd I am.
favorite episode. And
Mine
I do
too.
Every time I watch it, I'm like,
I know.
Like,
I love it. And doesn't Enzo die? Does he die?
Yeah, they did Bonnie dirty.
I mean, they all kind of die.
I loved Enzo also.
It's confusing. But I'm like, maybe.
I'm still unsure. Did they all die? Did they go into an alternate universe?
Is the end heaven?
I don't know. Vampires
don't
go to heaven. Or do they?
Well, in Vampire Diaries, they might. Because
maybe they
they're
do.
Good. They're good in the end.
Vampires. You're right.
But
all dogs go to heaven.
But if Enzo's gone and Elena's snoozing, like Bonnie and Damon.
I agree, but that happened. Bonnie and Enzo happened after that. I don't watch the last season very often because I fucking hate it.
I know.
When the sirens
I was going to say the sirens is where I start
terrible.
to like trickle off.
Yeah, and I'm like, never mind.
I know. I'm like,
Back
I don't
to Gilmore
even.
Girls.
Yeah. Or one of my other comfort shows.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. But yes, it's
speaking
weird.
of, listen to this. You're not going to care, but I'm going to tell you. So I think it was last week, Cobra Kai came back on. Like they're doing the thing that Netflix is doing now that's like, here's your last season, but then they're giving it to me in chunks. Like,
yeah.
So the first half comes out, blast through it. So then last week, the second half comes out, and I just assume it's the end because I know it's the last season.
Yeah.
I keep like pushing pause to see how much time is left on that last episode. And I'm like, how are they wrapping this up? How are they wrapping this up?
Never mind.
And it ended. And I was like, that is not an ending. So I'm assuming I have another episode. Nope. It just pops up and is like, more episodes coming soon.
But it's not the end.
No.
Oh.
But
well,
like the end is coming. But I'm like, I didn't know that going in. I did not know.
It's unfortunate. I've never watched Cobra Kai.
Well, you got to be a Karate Kid fan to watch Cobra Kai.
I am a Karate Kid fan, but not a fan like you. Like
I didn't used to be.
Oh.
I hadn't even really seen Karate Kid. Like I'd seen like little bits and pieces.
I've seen all of them numerous times.
I had,
but like
I have watched the first one numerous times now. But then, I
have a controversial opinion on Karate Kid.
What is it?
My favorite one is the Hillary Swank one.
The one I have not seen. I refuse to watch it.
I love it.
I don't want to watch it.
Why?
Because it's Hillary Swank. It's
so,
not.
What do you have against Hillary Swank?
I want it to be Daniel LaRusso. Danielson. Yes.
It's still Mr. Miyagi.
I don't care.
I love her though. She's like a badass.
I have heard it's a lot of people's favorite actually.
It's good. I don't dislike the other ones. I like the other ones, but I really like the Hillary Swank one.
I mean, I actually love Johnny, so the first one is my favorite.
I mean, I like the first one too.
And he's in the very beginning of the second one, so I like the second one too.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the third one is when they open a bonsai tree store.
Mm-hmm.
Only seen that one. So is the Hillary Swank one the fourth one?
I actually thought it was the third, but maybe it's the fourth.
Because there's the OG, and then there's the one where they go to Japan, which I thought is the second one. And then they open a bonsai tree store.
Maybe it's the fourth.
And there's one I haven't seen.
Wasn't there a new one with Will Smith's son?
I haven't seen that one either.
I have not either. I have no desire to watch that one, but
I just don't. I mean, I only really like it because it's 80s and cheesy.
The Hilary Swank one's definitely 90s.
Right.
But it's my favorite. I love it.
Well,
I don't care.
I might watch it one day.
You should. It is winter outside this week.
It was like supposed to be 70s yesterday, which I don't think it ever achieved.
I don't know. It's
that.
pretty
60s.
warm. We went outside and played on the swings.
And then
pretty warm.
We got like high of 30s a couple days,
That's
I think.
why I wore this beanie. No, that's not true. I wore the beanie because my hair is
dirty.
Yeah. Like homeless level.
Sunday's my wash day, so.
Well, in my defense, at first we were like, we're going to skip the podcast this week because Thanksgiving and Ramsey's got shit to do.
And blah, blah, blah.
And so then I was like, good, I won't. I'll be a lazy piece of crap at home.
Yeah. Whoops.
And then we did it, but I didn't wash my hair. I washed my body, not my hair. I didn't feel like it. So I threw my
story of my life.
Salem beanie on, even though it's
I was
Christmas.
talking to someone about extensions, and I was like, here's something you can do. You can just wash the top.
Here's something.
And they were like, I don't know how you do that. And I'm like, well, let me preface that by saying I only wash my hair in my sink. I never wash it in the bathtub, or very rarely do I wash it in the shower.
Oh, why? Why?
Because it's annoying.
It's more annoying to just shower and wash your hair than bend over your rotten ass, tall ass sink.
I don't struggle bending over my sink the way you do. Yeah.
It hurts my literal whole body.
No, it's what I do every Sunday. It's part of my Sunday routine. I do the dishes and then I wash my hair.
I just take a shower like a normal human.
I like to take baths.
I do too, but like on hair
literally
wash day,
on Sundays, I'll wash my hair and then dry it and put it up, and I take a bath.
You take a bath after you wash your hair?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes before.
I have to, like, if I take a bath and I don't wash my hair, I have the water hot and it like I get like I get sweaty.
It doesn't do that to me.
If the water is not hot enough that I feel like I'm having a heart attack, I don't want it.
See, I can't do super hot water because it makes me panicky.
I like it. I want to panic. Then you get out and your heart's like,
yeah, you feel like you're going to
cool
pass
your body.
out.
You've overheated. Yeah, I love it.
I don't like that at all.
But when it's hair wash day, I just take a shower. I don't.
Ain't nobody got time for that
shit. You have to do two things. You have to wash your hair in the sink.
But I can do
and then
so many other things in between all of that.
But I just do one thing. It's just one. Shower. Then I do all my other stuff.
I don't like that.
Your logic is...
I hate
it's
washing
flawed.
my hair in the shower. So bad that I would rather wash it in my sink and then take a bath.
Why?
Just because. I don't know.
I
hate it.
Feel like my hair gets clean when I do like sink or like even in the bathtub.
That's because you can't reach it.
But even if I like lay in, because we have the big garden tub and I'll like, sometimes I wash it in the tub.
Yeah. I don't like washing it in the bathtub either.
But I don't ever feel like it gets like what a weirdo.
Yeah.
What a weirdo.
Fully aware.
I have two more things, and then we probably got to wrap it up.
What is it?
Late. Or we have shorty this week. One, I didn't watch it. Cole was watching the CMAs, and I was reading my book. And
I didn't watch it either.
Carrie Underwood was a presenter, and so I like kind of turned around to look at the TV.
Used to really like her.
And then it reminded me, it wasn't
I know
that
exactly
long
where you're
ago
going.
that she like claimed she broke her face, and she
was
made this
very weird about it.
Yes,
like would post pictures and like
made a huge deal, like public announcement, like
multiple public
please
announcements.
Don't judge my new face.
Yeah,
it might look different. I'm very
And then there was all the rumors that maybe her husband beat her.
Yes.
Or like she fell, or she had a botched surgery.
But I turn around to look at her and I'm like,
no,
she looks the same.
I followed
your face
that.
looks the same.
I followed that chaos very closely
and
because I was like,
away.
what is it? What is it?
Yeah, what
is
happened?
I see nothing. I see nothing. And I'm I just think it's weird that you made this big
huge deal about, like, I thought your face would be fucking rearranged.
I thought she'd be like
scar.
Yeah.
Like what's her face on Twilight? Like,
yeah.
Like a werewolf got her.
Yeah. Or like Bill on Harry Potter. Like,
yes.
Mauled face.
No. Your face looks the same.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
That was weird.
I know.
Mm-hmm. I remember talking about that when it was going on.
Yeah, and then
I'd check like every day, like, what's her face look like? And then when she finally did post a picture where I think she had like a scarf wrapped around and like she showed more of her face, but not her like just full face. And I was like, oh, okay. Nothing. No. And even in that post, she's like, my face and it's different and be kind. And nothing. There's nothing.
And maybe she had like a bunch of surgeries to like fix her problem face. I don't know. The whole thing is weird. It was weird. It is weird. Yeah. And she looks literally zero different.
Agreed.
Stupid.
Right.
It was
odd.
I just thought of something in my brain when I was thinking of that, and then it went away.
Surgeries, face, looks the same.
No.
Nothing.
We were also going to talk about our antique store.
Oh, my goodness.
And I'm going to call out Ashley Ferris for being the worst friend in the fucking world. Ashley Ferris.
We are looking for, like, we're not into antiques for home.
No.
But for the bookstore, we want a little bit of antique-ish. Like,
yeah. We want, like, dark academia, library,
but like an old
vintage
table.
Yeah. Old, So
we had some time
stuff.
the other day, and we're like, let's hit up the antique stores. The first one we walk in, the lady, her butt might be fused to that seat. She never left the seat. Like, she's on the phone. We walk in. It's like a giant, like, warehousey looking thing. There's just shit everywhere. And she's like, do you girls need help finding anything? We're like, no, we're good. And she's like, okay. And then proceeds to have her conversation. Then when we leave, thanks for coming. But
the smell.
That is like, it's like years, decades of different chunks of furniture that hold these smells that we're almost afraid to buy.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what if it gives off this smell?
That smell. Also, that building, it like should be condemned.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there's like mold and it's rotting from the inside out. It's disgusting.
So then we go into the other one that we've been into before.
We have been into before.
We're like, we're bitching about the first one because it stinks. And so we're like, we're ready to go in this one because it smells like incense.
Yes.
And patchouli.
This stuff in there is like more it's more organized. It's nicer stuff. It's not like yard sale-y. It's like, it's what I would call like actual vintage.
And they have
stuff.
Cats, which I'm like, okay, oh cute. They have
cats.
They have a store cat. Holy cat shit.
Literally.
We walk in and we're like,
it was so, both of us.
Oh no.
Like which city bathroom flashbacks.
We're like looking and I'm like, I don't know that I can't focus. Like, and I have 2 cats.
Yes.
But like, Courtney's like, I smell BO. And I'm like, that is cat shit. Like there is cat shit and piss. Like, and there's so much stuff in there that I'm like, you'll never find it.
No.
The cats are just peeing and pooping all over the place.
Oh my gosh. And it also, when you walked in, it was like he was trying to cover it, which made it worse.
It was bad.
It was so bad. But the best fucking part is we're walking around this store. We're like, smells like fucking shit in
had
here.
to leave because it stunk so bad.
I had a nail appointment.
Which mine is after yours.
I just noticed your ruffly socks.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Where'd you get those?
Shein.
Oh, I need some. Send me the link.
A whole pack of them.
We go to my nail appointment. I have not these boots. They were a different pair of boots. But like the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm like, I keep getting like whiffs, like, and I'm like, maybe it's just in my nose holes. Maybe it's stuck up there. And I finally am like I look at the bottom of my shoes on my right frickin' boot, cat shit. And I'm like, oh my God. So then I tell Ashley the story. And at the end, she's like, I smelled it when you walked in. I just didn't say anything. And I'm like, you were just going to sit here and let me smell like that and not be like, dude, by the way, you stink like cat shit.
Like that's not coming off my body anywhere.
Anyways, I was like, Ashley, you're the worst friend in the entire world.
God.
It was terrible.
Yeah. I'm still not sure how you squished the cat turd and didn't know.
I don't know, other than those boots are really thick and heavy. And I just, like, unless it was a brick I stepped on, I wouldn't know.
Sick.
It was terrible. Anyways, I had to, like, leave those boots outside.
That was bad.
And then, hose them.
That was real bad.
And there's something, I would rather probably step in dog shit.
Oh, for sure.
Than cat.
Cat poop has that weird, like, coyote, like, poop, like, funk. Like, it's weird.
Yeah, it is. I don't have cats, so I'm not used, but yeah, it smells much, much worse than a dog.
Yeah, we couldn't even, we left.
No, it
we
was
couldn't
so
look
bad.
around.
It was so bad. Yeah. Anyways, where's Ramsey?
I don't know.
I don't even know what we talked about. I know this was
Cat
a short
poop.
one. What are cat shit?
Was there anything else important that I thought?
Nothing else important.
Nothing important. Okay. Thought we were asking a question, but I don't remember what we were going to ask.
Do you stop for a funeral?
That's what it was. We'll go ahead since he's not out here.
Okay, so we're in Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
We're southern Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
So come for me. We're in the lower half of Missouri. I have never not, and no one in our town does, not stopped for a funeral procession.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that was what everyone did. But apparently that is not what some places do. Like it's a foreign concept to I saw a TikTok that was like, what are you guys doing? Stopping for these funerals.
Okay, so like also I'm kind of the same with an emergency vehicle. So if let's say there's 2 lanes going this way and 2 lanes coming this way, right?
Yeah.
If I'm driving this way and there is an ambulance or a police car coming from this way, I'm not pulling over until they get much closer because there's no point.
Now, I don't pull over for that unless I know they can't, like if it's really heavy traffic and they need to leave it out. But like if they're zooming down the other lane, I'm like, I might get over, but I'm not pulling over.
But there's a lot of people that don't get over for emergency vehicles either. And I'm like, well, you're a jackass. Like,
yes.
I hope they're not ever going to save your life.
Seriously.
You're in the way, but
you're being a dick.
Then the funeral procession. So again, if I'm going this way and they're all coming this way and I know where the cemetery is, like I understand to like stop for a minute and let the main part go through. But as far as every single car after that, I kind of feel like you should be able to just go because you're not blocking them from getting to the cemetery.
Yeah, but I always looked at it like you know, when you're stopping or pulling over for like an emergency vehicle, you're doing it to get out of their way.
Right.
But a funeral is just
Is
out
a
of respect.
thing. Mm-hmm.
I always wait till there's no more blinky lights, no more hazard lights.
Well, and that's another thing. It should be clear to everyone, and if you're in it, put your freaking hazards on.
Most
because
people do.
I don't know when to go if like.
I just wait till the last blinky car passes. And
I do
I'm
too.
Like, Broop.
I do too.
But apparently that's not like a thing everywhere.
I could see that.
And I'm like, is it, I know I'm going to get, people are going to be like, Missouri's not Southern. But is it more of a Southern-ish thing?
Mm-hmm. I would imagine.
Or a small town like thing that has just begun to die out in places?
I don't know.
Or does everywhere stop and this person was just
an asshole?
One of the dumb ones that didn't know. Like,
yeah. Like you're the one that's driving through all that and I'm cussing.
You're being the douche.
Yeah, I don't know.
But is it, I don't know. Do you guys stop for funerals?
Do you?
Is that a thing? Because we still do.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's just weird. I didn't know that just wasn't common knowledge.
I know. I don't know.
Amongst everyone.
I'm not sure. But I've wondered that too when I'm in it. Like, is this an everywhere thing or just a here thing?
I mean, I don't know. I know it's a lot of places, but
I know. Same. I'm not sure.
I'm not either. So it's Thanksgiving this week.
It is.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Everything but the turkey.
Same. I hate turkey. What?
Or ham.
What?
Or
why
ham.
don't you like ham?
I literally am best friends with my husband. It's so annoying. He's a ham eater too. I will eat turkey and I prefer the white meat, but I would much like my turkey pieces like this big and then it's all the other things. The broccoli casserole, the mashed potatoes and gravy, like anything sweet potato. Stuffing.
Ew.
And I like stovetop stuffing. It's my favorite.
Ew.
I love it.
I'm not coughing because of that. I just had to cough. But no, stovetop sucks. Homemade is better.
Mm-mm.
Also, how do you not like ham? I will
eat ham, but
I'll eat both.
If turkey and ham is there, I'm probably picking turkey.
No, I'll pick the ham. Do you pick ham?
Yeah, Ramsey's a ham eater.
How
That's
are we the same human? How are you and turkey?
Go figure.
Fuck. It's weird because you and I are the same, but Ramsey and I are the same.
Mm-hmm.
And you and Cole are the same. And Cole and I are not the same.
Mm-mm.
We're the same, but we're not the same.
It is weird.
Everything is...
It is weird.
It's so weird. So
and
weird.
The deviled eggs.
Oh, yeah. I could eat 900 deviled eggs and then die. But why are they so good?
Pumpkin roll and pumpkin pie. And anything with pecans.
No.
Yes.
No. Pecan pie. I would rather eat vomit.
No way.
I have never liked pecan pie.
I do.
It is like eating a bag of sugar. Like
that's
it
probably
is
why
so
I like
sweet. I can't. It like.
Have you ever had gooseberry cobbler?
Yes, I have. I've had gooseberry pie, and Natalie Crabtree's mom made it. I was in like 4th grade, and I stayed at her house, and her mom made gooseberry pie.
We always have gooseberry pie or cobbler too at my mom's side, and it's pretty good.
I do like that.
But a lot of people are like, "What? What is that?" It's very, very, very sour.
Yes,
very.
I think that's why I like it is because I prefer like tart over like pecan pie. Blech. Blech. I like pecans sometimes, but
my mouth is watering.
Cole likes pecan pie. Cole hates pumpkin pie, and I would shove my whole face in a pumpkin pie.
Yeah,
and I fucking pile it with whipped cream.
No whipped cream.
And you and Cole are
no
over here
whipped cream
eating pumpkin pie. What in the hell? How do you not like whipped cream? That is lost on me. Like I would eat whipped cream on shit. Like I'd put whipped cream on anything. Like the birthday nachos. Me and Ramsey are like, pile that fucking whipped cream on here. And you and Cole are like, get the whipped cream off.
Disgusting.
How? Why? What is disgusting about it?
I don't know. It's like, it makes my stomach hurt thinking about it. It's like, I can. I don't like it.
Out of the can, straight into straight down the gullet.
So does everyone else in my family but
me.
because
it's the best.
It's disgusting.
That's why I make Cole get whipped cream on his coffees still, and then I yoink it.
Yoink
yoink it and eat it. Not missing
All right.
out.
So, anyways, happy Thanksgiving.
Like, follow, and subscribe. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
People.
See you next week.